Hey everyone, Opaque Flake here, welcoming you back to the year of Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy V. Saved some of your time and climbed up North Mountain, where all the enemies here are fucking weak. I'm basically near Bahamut's peak, is essentially where Hiryu was. Was Hiryu there? Well, basically where we fought the boss that summoned her husband, and then we needed the Hiryu plant. Is essentially where we fight Bahamut. So check out my rig. Nothing's different except I made Lena a time mage because I'm gonna need a time mage. With the King of Dragons and the King of Sea on my side, I should be pretty good, actually. Honestly, you could just spam Bahamut for the rest of the game since his whole attack is non-elemental, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, I might actually. I'm still focused on running away. Alright, so time mage because of quick. Which lets me have 2 turns. So I can haste. I don't know if stop works on him, but sometimes slow does. Make your Ferris go. I love my strategy for this. It's brutal. Very much so. Oh, and I got a Dragon Fang. Sweet. Gotta love the golden hairpin too. Because quick takes a lot of MP. Well, I know one of them works, it just takes a while. But Ferris is gonna be my MVP here. And, where are my Dark Matters? Well, as long as it's not Aqua Rake, that's fine. You tell me if my strategies are cheap, because with how broken this game can be, I'm trying to not be too broken about it. Which is why I left Kara as a dancer, and I didn't make Lena a summoner with her time magic. I mean, I'm not that overleveled, am I? Or am I overleveled? I don't know. In any case, let's get the fuck out of here. You know what? I'm actually gonna walk down because I want to run away from battles. And they're pretty easy. Before I go, I want to show this off. This Phoenix Tower. Remember that one dude in Mirage Town is like, check the walls? Well, you literally have to check the walls. To progress throughout this whole tower is essentially one big fuckfest of guess where you're going. If you don't, well, too bad, because it's a long, big-ass tower. It's kind of like similar to the Fanatic Tower in Final Fantasy VI, except the Fanatic Tower was a little bit more simpler than this. I mean, it was a little harder, but it's a lot simpler. Oh yeah, roulette. I think I can learn that. Any case, just showing this off. The enemy, the tower, and all that fun stuff. I don't really plan to go here. You get the final summon here, which is Phoenix, hence the Phoenix Tau. I don't really need Phoenix because I have Bahamut. But essentially what Phoenix does is it hurts them and it resurrects you or heals you. I gotta leave me a heart. Anywho, all the towers here are fake. But that said, I'll see you in the final era. We need to go for the final tablet, which is the third tablet, but I saved it for last. Alright, if you recall, one of the scriptures in the book said, underneath the, well, way underneath the seafloor, in the lake of fire, you will find the tablet. And the gargoyle statues here signify I'm going the right way. So you're gonna want a Geomancer for this place. This place really does suck. Although it kind of reminds me of Door to the Espers in Final Fantasy VI. I think that's what it was called. It was a cave to the Espers or something like that. Essentially, you have to take this one cave to get to the Esper world. So I saved this dungeon for last because I personally think it's the hardest dungeon. Because it's just tough. So my whole strategy for this place, other than fighting this unknown shit here, is doing this to Ferris, letting her go willy-nilly, while Lena heals us up, and Butts does X-Fight. Unfortunately, we're not that tough against these enemies here. I honestly believe this is a more magic-based area where you're gonna want to use magic more than anything else. You know what, before I progress on... No, in fact, let's do this. It's been a long while since we've seen Lena. And don't worry, I already saved right after that fight against Bahamut because in the desert between the Phoenix Tower and North Mountain, because there's nothing but desert, except that little patch of forest, you fight nothing but sand crawlers. And if you forgot what sand crawlers are, they're those enemies that I got lucky on when I was following the Moogle. Right after saving the Moogle. Well, that's not cool. Honestly, I want to run away from these enemies, but technically there's a new enemy here, even though they're both unknown. That really is my whole plan. Have a Geomancer on and run away from all the enemies. I'll worry about leveling once I get to the final world, which is called the End Zone, I believe. I think it's called the End Zone because of the End Zone, so it's like a pun. And the Japanese love using puns. This is taking way too long. I need magic. It's a kind of magic. I think Drain will kill me here. Speaking of which, I wonder if the Spell Sword are the basis of Beowulf for Final Fantasy Tactics. I think Ferris has stopped. Or super slowed. Maybe one or the other. Anywho, I could go for a heal, but I'm running out of turtle shells, so... Wait, I can still select Lena? The hell? By the way, I checked online. Because I have no idea what the Rune Blade does, because this game does a horrible job of explaining what it can and can't do. But it's not really the game's fault, because I'm sure it's in the manual. What it does is, it takes 8 MP per attack, and it guarantees a critical, and adds 20 attack or something like that. So I'm not sure if I should even use it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Right. So these switches, they fuck you over basically. Geomancer, please. I don't have the no damage floors thing yet, I believe. But just in case I get fucked up, Black Magic will save me. Chicken Knife is coming on nicely. I got the legendary Earth Bell. Not that it really matters, but I did get it. The final 3 weapons I did get were the Axe, the Lance, and Massive Mune, I believe. I think these are all the enemies I'm gonna be fighting here. You know, why did I bother using Spell Sword? I got Lena right now. And by Lena, I mean Bahamut. Not bad, eh? Let's finish him off with Ice too. Never press the first switch you see here. Okay, so it can't be the left one or the right one, so it has to be one of these 3. Well, it's not that one. But I did need to go down here to grab stuff, so why not? Hey, Dragon Fang. I actually need more turtle shells than Dragon Fangs, but I mean, I will be using the Dragon Fangs towards the very end, but that's towards the very end. So this game has a first appearance enemy, like in Final Fantasy IV, I guess. I forgot what Final Fantasy IV was already, but I don't know if you fight it here or somewhere else, but you fight the Tonberry here. And in the US version, for Anthology, they were called the Dingleberry. Yeah, they called the Tonberry the Dingleberry. They got the berry right, but not the Ton. Alright, that's the right one. So the passage up north should be open. But I also noticed I missed a passage. So I'm gonna go get that right now. Wait, this is the right way then. Fuck. Contemplating doing the Phoenix Tower because there's not gonna be much action here. It's either that or sampling a bit of the end zone. So whatever's up there is either the right way as well or something optional like a treasure room or something. Or just a treasure. A flame ring, okay. I don't know if that absorbs Mega Flare, but you can give it a shot. Now that I think about it, I did kind of get lucky with Bahamut. He didn't cast Mega Flare at all. So there's that. And he didn't cast Aqua Rake, which still does a bunch of damage as it has been doing for the whole game, so fuck it, I got lucky. I didn't prepare for shit, I just got lucky. Let's go down here first. And a new enemy. Also unknown. That give you the slip and condemn you. A promise of death in 30 seconds. This is my last Bahamut. I've been running away from most of the stuff, but sometimes you get back attacks and it just takes forever because of slip and all that fun stuff. Of course, if you don't die, then I'm just gonna have to do a half elixir. This is what the game turns into, cheap tactics. But, to be fair, it kind of encourages you. There are some boss fights that say, hey, you better be creative with what you got and what you're going to be doing, because shit ain't going to be easy. And that's what the fun comes from in Final Fantasy V, 3, and Tactics. By the way, you fight those skull enemies or skeletal enemies in Final Fantasy VI. I know that for sure. I think they're floating though. Like their whole sprite is floating. They're not connected to anything from the ceiling or whatever. Those skeletal enemies are popping up a lot more now. And this reeks secret. Or maybe not. Truth be told, I don't remember there being any secrets here. It's just one annoying lava-filled area. And I'm already in the near final chamber. With dwarves! Lolly-ho! They look almost exactly as they did for Final Fantasy IV, although I can't blame them. I mean, save some cost with using the same sprite, adding some color. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they look a little bit more refined now. The basis of their model is the same, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I have the magic lamp. I got the magic lamp. So you can buy dwarven stuff here, but it's not really that great, if I recall. All the best stuff is in Mirage Town. And this guy's all the shops. Anti-magic bow, eh? And I guess this side is weapons too. Well, the game's getting kind of stretched out as far as I go now. But now that I use that half elixir, I kind of feel bad for using it because I'm about to reach the end. Well, maybe near the end. This is kind of like the checkpoint. By the way, I think this longest tunnel is like a throwback to Final Fantasy 1 with I forgot the dwarf's name that needed the nitro powder, but it could be a throwback to it. I guess this guy is the one who told me about Mirage Town on my first playthrough. Truth be told, all you really need from there is the magic, which is quick. I guess maybe X Zone, but I mean, look at it this way. Doom, you won't use that much. Psych is Osmos. And then you got Flare, but you can't get Flare from the store. Life 2, okay, that's something you could use. Dispel, maybe. There are some bosses that cast Reflect on themselves, I think. That one boss in the Fork Tower does that, I think. If he's still alive. I should go save up. By the way, for the curious, what the magic lamp does is summon stuff. That's all it says, it just summons stuff. I don't know if it's random, but sweet. I wasted a cabin for nothing. But if you want, you can try your best on getting Bahamut. All I know is you have like a a certain amount of charges, and then you gotta use well, you don't have to use it, but you gotta go back to the waterfall to refill it. Really wish I had a time mage with me. I don't want to change anyone to a time mage right now. I mean, I'm not getting ABP, but it could be useful, right? That was easy. No way, Kaiser Knuckles. This is the only Knuckle in the game, I believe. Do you even get Nunchaku or Knuckles in this game? Improves Brawl. Okay. So I wonder, if I were to equip all the attack increasing items, the Kaiser Knuckle, be a monk with Brawl on, and X-Fight, would that be stronger than using X-Fight with swords and magic and flare on, I guess? Leave a comment and let me know. I'm guessing one switch opens that door, one switch opens the other door, and the third switch makes it a dud. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with that hint because I already pressed everything here that there is to press. So what you had to do was press all the buttons, then open the chest that becomes a slide to open the door. I guess I missed out on that. But hey, more dungeon. Yay. Or not. Well, I mean, I saved and I've been running away, so whatever. Let's go with Mimic. Mimic? I can mimic Bahamut. I don't think I can mimic Quick, though. And I do want someone with time magic. So let's try this. Time and combine. Nah, that'll make her useless. Alright, let's just go with Mimic. Her final build that I plan to use at the very end of the game. Might put time in there sometime. So how strong is the chicken knife? Stronger than the assassin blade now. So all that hard work of running away has been finally paying off. Don't want this. Well, you're gonna use Mimic. Black. I guess I can give you the gold pin. Oh, the Kaiser's an accessory. Holy shit. Even more interesting. Let's go with Flame. Hopefully this will be enough for whatever I'm gonna be fighting. Pigma? Fighting Pigma? Star Fox? Sure, why not? I get it. I'm fighting the three little pigs. They look fucking weird though. They look like those Mega Babies. That one horrible Canadian cartoon Mega Babies. I can mimic Flare Sword. Or they're not though. Not right now anyways. Come on, blue. I need blue. I don't care. As long as you keep doing Fire 3, I can keep doing White Wind. I said Fire 3. I have no idea why they healed butts. Trident, Nergid, and Phobos. Those are all moons, I think. Look at Ferris go, man. I really want to use X-Fight, but I kind of got to heal right now. I need to look up where to get Mighty Guard because I might go through the Phoenix Tower. I'm not 100% sure yet. And I got a soft. But I kind of want Mighty Guard or Big Guard. I think it was called Big Guard in Final Fantasy VII. Or Super Guard. I don't know. What it does, it just gives you all the good positive stuff. Enchantments. Shell, heal, wall, float, barrier, all that fun stuff. Barriers you're destroying. And I can do X-Fight on Kara, see how that works. Or not. Well, that wasn't too bad. I probably would have died had I not had the fire ring on. Oh, that would have been useful for, well, fighting Bahamut. And I got no time magic. But I am gonna run away, so... yeah, Geomancer, and I'll see you outside. You know what? I'm not gonna end the part. I was originally gonna end the part, but I felt kind of bad. So this is me recording this about an hour later, adding more content to this damn part. Gonna do the Phoenix Tower. And it's very simple, just stick to the left. And if I'm lucky, I won't get into any random battles. Or I can jinx myself. That's fine too. These are all force fights. Although I'm gonna edit whatever you don't see or haven't seen before. Because these are all force fights, you can't run away. And that works out even better. Oh, also wanna announce something. Or you can call it announce, but the chicken knife finally out damages the Excalibur, the fake one. So running away was actually worth it. And apparently you fight monsters in a wall. And they do blaster. Back. Well, assuming you don't die, I'll resurrect Lena right now. But seriously, my party's kind of wonky. I mean, 2 sorcerers, a dancer, and a red mage. But how broken this game is, well, I won't call it broken, but the way I've managed my party so far has been wonky. So this weird party formation does kind of work in a sense. I mean, you saw me wreck some bosses, right? Although I still think some of them were luck. So this one must be the healing pot then. Or? Oh yeah! Okay. So this is the magic pot's first appearance. I totally forgot about that. Holy shit. And I got a phoenix down. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next floor and assume that I changed my jobs, and you'll find out in the next battle. Let's keep on going up this 30th floor tower. As long as I got care here with mixology, combine, whatever, I should be good. Half elixirs. Honestly, I should have healed. In any case, I gave Ferris two-handed because of the chicken knife and the assassin blade. She should still be doing some sufficient damage. And let's go with Aquaric. Still powerful as ever. And they're still tanky as ever. So if I recall correctly, I should be finding at least 2 or 3 more magic pots. If that's the case, I should be able to finish Elena's red 2x ability, or master rather, the whole red mage class. The whole red mage job thing. It sucks because I wanted to scan them to see what level they were. Oh well. Oh welly welly well. X fight it is. I wonder if I can mimic that. The effect? Yeah, I guess not. I have no idea what else I can make Kylie. So I'm just gonna leave her a mimic. Might as well. Should just stick to my own advice and stick to the left. Always go left. And it seems it's always gonna be this wall. Ah, fuck this guy. Did you haste me or something? Still gotta master this on Ferris for quick. Oh, I got Meteo now. I should do that, but I'm not going to. Then again, if I did, I could have summoned it. Oh well. Damn, that fucked up the graphics of this whole place. That's a lot of gil. What is your fixation with the elixirs? I wonder if I'll get 200 ABP. That'd be hilarious. Guess not. I mean, it's only one enemy, but... Hey, you can mimic items. Butts is almost done. And then I can make him a mimic. So that's cool. And these guys with their fucking blaster. Oh, it's done. Sweet. So I did some grinding. And by grinding, I mean I went to go look for some turtle shells. And the monsters you fight are literally the monsters you fight at the very beginning of the game. Those turtles, the first turtles you see in the game, are the ones they grinded. It took me a while to find them too. I want you to ask first. I don't want to risk it. I don't even know how many elixirs I have now. I have enough. Wait, I can double grip without the use of double grip? For real? Can mimics actually do that? They can! Holy shit. I did not know that. Because if that's the case, I can give him something else and work on that, which is equip ribbon. Now I feel silly for having Ferris learn two-handed strike. So I'm noticing one thing. These guys pop up every 5th floor. So that means the next one might be my last one unless the 30th floor counts as a 5th floor. Another Avis killer, which is a bow. Yep. That was my last one. And Lena needs one more ABP to master Red Mage. I can hardly wait. And here we are, the final floor. Surprisingly, oh shit, Sakuzar. I hope you guys don't counter like yeah, you're gonna counter. Okay, maybe not. This is my last Mega Flare. I hope it counts. It counted. Okay. All that? Sure, why not?